isn't.
Neil, crypto has been one of the top stimulus trades the past few years. And so with the Federal Reserve set to raise interest rates by the most in 28 years at the top of this hour, that trade is fast unwinding. So the two biggest cryptocurrencies on the planet, Bitcoin, Ethereum, both down nearly 50% the past year. Last year, you were getting close to $40,000 on your Bitcoin. Ethereum was worth over $2,000. And 12 months later, right now, we're sitting at half those levels. Now, cryptocurrencies has been what we call a fast money receptacle, and that easy money is disappearing. So that means that prices will fall, and we've seen that. And that's pressuring the entire crypto industry, with companies and hedge funds buckling with this price collapse. And it started this week with a bank run on the crypto lender Celsius that was managing roughly around $12 billion in loans. And then overnight, one of the biggest crypto hedge funds around, Three Arrows, which managed $10 billion in assets at its peak, reportedly in trouble over leverage, liquidating $400 million in its assets and its trades to raise cash quickly in order to meet margin calls for Three Arrows. And that's on top, of course, of the $40 billion stablecoin Luna wipeout we saw just a few weeks ago. So investors are staring down some pretty deep losses here. And Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong yesterday calling it a crypto winter with deflated crypto pricing for some time to come. And he's also predicting an upcoming recession. So as a result, Coinbase, the largest U.S. crypto listed exchange, cutting 18% of its staff. Gemini, by the Winklevoss twins, laying off 10%. BlockFi is chopping around 20% of its workforce, in Crypto.com, which, by the way, spent a lot of money on some of those Super Bowl ads, cutting 5% of its workforce. So really, I think it's a learning lesson out there, Neil, that it's buyer beware. Don't trade on borrowed money. It's pretty dangerous in these type of high interest rate expectations. And the billion-dollar investors say that, yes, you're going to lose money this year, and don't try to trade it day by day, but over a 4-year time horizon. And you've heard this before, that you have tended to make money on Bitcoin. But again, it's buyer beware, and you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah, and you have to know the exchange of which you're trading on, because you've always made the assumption, well, I do have to sell. I can sell on X exchange or Celsius, what have you. Now, that's called into that.
Yeah, that's more of a crypto lender, a bank type. You don't necessarily buy and sell a crypto on Celsius, but those people that have put their money in there, they're not able to withdraw that cash right now, and that's a big problem.
Yeah, to put it mildly.